Well, hey, I've got some nice frothed milk here. I used 30 calorie per cup almond milk, and I also put in some Jordan's Skinny Syrup Christmas Spice. I figured, it's December. I ought to go ahead and use this stuff up. So I'm going to make a latte here. Save a little froth in there to plunk on the top when it's done. And I thought that I would like to use the Venezia, Inspirazione Venezia. Venezia is Venice in Italian, because I know that it's got a good, powerful flavor, and I don't want something that will be overpowered by that Christmas spice. You know what, let me taste this. Yeah, it kind of tastes a little bit like Christmas cookies. Okay, so we'll let the machine warm up. Now, know this, that when you froth milk, it does start to separate out into the liquid milk and then the froth on the top. So you don't want to wait too long before you make your coffee. Okay, and it's ready. This is an espresso. So we push the espresso button. Oh, it helps if we close the machine. I'll do better after I drink the coffee. Okay. Drip, drip, drop. Is there another one? Another one? One more? One more. Okay. And then let's just put, there we go, a little bit of this froth left on the, well, we have plenty of froth, don't we? So let's give it a stir up. Well, gosh, that froth is holding up real well. I found that if I froth the milk with the skinny syrup in it, it tends to make a froth with more body, so that it doesn't just kind of disappear when I stir it up. Let me taste it and see if what I was expecting, that strong coffee flavor, would come through after having the milk and the syrup. Whoa, now that is still pretty darn strong. Let me stir it a little bit more here to get some of that syrup that's caught in the froth stirred in. Ooh, that's strong. You know what? I think I have some of the Venezia. Here we go. I've got okay, intensity of 8. And what does it say about it? It says, making this easy, or easier. Okay, Venice has a long history of importing the world's coffees and expertly roasting them to balance their diversity. The muse for our cup. Delicately aromatic, all elements balanced harmoniously, caramel notes and thick body. Okay, so an intensity of 8. So, that's pretty good intensity. One more stir here. Honestly, the milk and the syrup did not cut the strength of the coffee too much. I always say, if the coffee's too strong for you, add milk, add some sort of sweetener, and that'll cut some of the intensity. So this must be pretty intense without the milk and syrup, huh? I'm gonna sit and savor this and not take too many sips at a time because I want it to last. So this is the original line Nespresso, Ispirazione Italiana, Venezia, which means Venice in Italian. You know, Venice with the gondolas and all that stuff, the city with all the water instead of streets. And I've got almond milk that I frothed up, and Christmas spice skinny syrup, which I frothed in with the almond milk to make a latte. You know what I decided? This is my second cup of coffee this morning. I would like it to be sort of dessert. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little more of that Christmas spice syrup. Can we have dessert after breakfast? Because with my first cup, I had a nice healthy bar with it. And so I've had breakfast. This is dessert. A little bit more. Christmas spice syrup. Getting spicier. This is nice. This is nice, and it's not too sweet. Actually, it's cut some of the strength of the coffee now that I have this much syrup in it, but it's yummy.